Alright folks, today I'm down here just off of Hartwick Street. It's east of Highway 59, just north of Hopper Road if anybody cares. And we've got bees in the wall of this little house. It is a knocker downer. The folks were using it for an office and they decided they're going to tear it down, and they discovered bees. And my God, do they have bees. This is awesome. This is a booming colony. I'm extremely excited about this because I happen to need some bees. As you all know, in my prior videos I was talking about I'm trying to make all these splits and raise all these queens. Well, I don't have enough bees to support them. But here we are inside. It's kind of sad, but there's bees all over the floor. There's dead bees all over the window there, and all over on the other windowsills too. They're inside this wall right here, and I guess some of them have been getting in and can't figure out how to get out. But I do expect this is going to be a large colony based on what I'm looking at. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Long last, I have exposed the colony, and it goes all the way up inside this wall, and it's over inside that part of the wall, and it's up there inside that part of the wall. I've got a lot of bees clustered up there, a lot of bees clustered up there, some bees clustered down there, just to kind of give me an indication of where the queen might be. The majority of them are up there. This is a huge colony, a lot of cat brood, all this cat brood down through here. Up around, that looks like mostly open honeycomb up there. This is all newer comb, possibly from this year, last year. This is all older, darker comb here. But this is one heck of a job. This was a bear of a wall. You know, the client told me they're going to tear it down. It's old flimsy old wall, no big deal, just get after it. Well, I did, and it turned out that it was paneling board over drywall over paneling board reinforced with 1-bys. So needless to say, I've been working on it for probably 45 minutes, and I am hot, I am tired, and I am just so glad that it's finally time to start cutting some comb. So let's get after it. Well folks, we are maybe halfway through the extraction process here, removal process. I've got all that comb cut out over there. It was mostly all empty honeycomb. They probably had it full over the winter and used it up and ate most of it when I'm sure they swarmed this spring several times. And of course the comb was all the way down inside the wall here, all the way down to where my smoker's sitting. So I've got all that cut out, and I'm just working on trying to clean up this last bits up here, up top, and then up over this little narrow spot over the window. And ever looking for the queen while I'm doing it, but this is a huge hive. There are a lot of bees here. I haven't used my vacuum yet. They're so gentle, honestly. You can see I'm just going up here and just real easy, get your hand under them and try to let them kind of crawl onto your hand, which I didn't get a good handful there because there's a piece of tar paper, but I'm just doing that, and then I take them down there and knock them on my board and try to look for the queen real quick while they're confused for a second. So here we'll get a good handful over here. There's no comb up in here, so it's just a big solid ball of bees. So get in there with my fingers real gentle. Try to get a good cluster. I'm thinking the queen's over here because this cluster has stayed consistent the whole time I've been working. There's a little bit of comb behind it there, but yeah, see, I still didn't get a good handful of them. We'll take those down, shake them. No love, no queen. Keep going. So just keep going like that. We'll keep looking for our queen. I've got my cage ready, so when I find her, I'll cage her. All right, folks, just give you a little update of where we're at. I've got all the comb cut out. Everything's cleaned up. There are bees everywhere here. A lot of bees, which is great. Love a lot of bees. I believe I caught the queen. I've been looking for about 2 hours now, and I finally caught what looks to me to be the queen, but she's injured. Her abdomen is actually cut in half. I guess I must have hit her with my hive tool or something and not even known it. But based on the extra long legs and the prominent thorax, I do believe it's the queen. The bees are having a heck of a time orienting though. They're all over that window. They're clustering up inside. They're not clustering as much where the nest was. But thankfully this is a knocker downer structure, and the client actually allowed me to break this window. We couldn't get it open, it was sealed shut, so we just busted it out so I could set the hive body there. You can see the bees are clustered up pretty good on the box. The queen's actually over here, rubber banded in right there, but I'm not even going to show her to you because I feel so bad that I hurt her. Luckily, as you all know from other videos, I have a lot of queens at home, so I'm actually going to try to clean up what I've got here a little bit, go home and get a queen and come back and give these bees the new queen they need. Alright folks, we're back out here tonight. It looks like the bees have done really well to all go into the box. Before we left, we went ahead and busted out the rest of the windows because they kept trying to run up top on the windows and were getting lost. So, had a little bit of fun, broke some glass, freed some bees. So we're just going to grab them right off the windowsill here and put them in the back of the truck. Well, folks, as is customary, I'm out here after dark. Had to move the hive home. This is from that cutout that I did in the house. Got them home. I brought a virgin queen with me, one that I just actually hatched out in my grafting process. I brought her along and I put her in the box in a cage. And you know, just to give them something, because I was certain I'd hurt that old queen and she wasn't going to make it. And when I got them home, I went to check on that virgin queen and see how the bees were accepting her, and she was gone. So I don't know if they got in there and they harassed her and they made her squeeze out through the bars and run away, or if maybe, you know, the slots that are on a queen excluder or that are on a queen cage aren't sized for virgins. I'm not sure. But the original queen that I hurt, she was dead. She's dead as a hammer. So I went ahead and took her out. Hopefully that virgin's in there and she's fine somewhere and that she's already taken over. If not, I might go ahead and release another one of these virgins that I have tomorrow in there as well, just to kind of give another, or put her in there in a cage, just to kind of give them another chance to make sure that they do have a queen in there and they don't have to spend the time and the effort to raise another one. See, I've got the entrance plugged up there with grass, so they'll be slow coming out tomorrow, but this is a great colony. They're big, strong colony, a lot of bees here, which is exactly what I needed to make a lot of splits. And they're so nice. I popped that lid off right now after dark. They should be really mad at me. They didn't even bother me. Heck, I smelled one of them blowing Nasanol pheromone, not even blowing the alarm pheromone. So they're just really, really happy, nice bees. I've got a feeder set up there on them so they can help rebuild as quick as they can. And I went ahead and refilled all my other feed jars on my other hives too. So it's a good night. It's a good day. It's a good night. And I'm gonna call it with that. I'm gonna call it a video.